Morgan to give you a little turnout bonus when you're bored at home during these days. So we're going to start with some clamshells. So Morgan, come lay on your side, darling. So depending on how you're feeling or how bored you are, I would generally recommend like 15 or 20 of each of these, but you can do as many as your little rotators can handle. So you want to make sure you're laying on your side, that your body is completely perpendicular to the floor. Your hips are stacked, so one hip isn't higher or lower than the other one. And your shoulders are stacked the same way, so you're not slouching backwards or rotating too far forward. Your knees are going to be bent at a 90-degree angle, but no, put it back where you were.
Oh, okay.
That's right. But your knees themselves are going to be lower than your hips, and your heels are going to be in between your knees and your sit bones. So you're not up with your knees right in front of you, and you're not way too far back. But the angle itself that your knees are bent is going to be at 90 degrees. So Morgan's in a great shape right now. So the first set you're going to do, and you really have to maintain keeping this hip bone where it is in space, is you're going to lift your knee as high as you can, lift your toes as high as you can, keeping your knees kissing together. So we're going to do nice and slow, 15 of these. So Morgan's just going to do 5, and 2, and down, and 3, slow, and down, and 4, and down, and 5. Good. Same thing, but now you're going to lift your knee as high as you can and keep your toes together. But not rolling your hip back. That's right. So if you do it right, you should really feel it in your rotators in the back of your leg. And 4, is that all you have? And 5, that's right. So now at the top of this position, you're going to keep your knee like in a space hold, exactly where it is in space, and you're going to swing your toes up as turned in as you can get without moving your hip, that's right. But keep that knee where it is in space. That's right. And down, and up, and down, and up, and one more, and stay. And then you take this entire shape, and you bring your knees together, so your leg's going to stay turned in, and you lift it right back to the height that it was at before. And this is the one that really gets me. Are you feeling anything?
Yeah.
Good. And 3, and 4, and 5. Good. So go back. A little recap. Toes up as high as possible. Stack your legs.
Should I do the other side?
Toes up. Just a little recap. And down. Knees up. And down. The whole picture turns in. And down. And then the whole shape comes down, turned in, and back up as high as possible. All right. The next one we're going to do, flip to your other side so you're a little bit even. The world's greatest turnout exercise that was ever invented. That's right. So you're going to have the lower leg long on the floor, straight down from your thigh, and then bent at your knee behind you. That's right. And your top leg is going to be bent straight out from your hip, and then your foot's going to be touching your knee. That's right. And what we're going to do, and again the rule is you can't let your hips roll around at all, is you're going to lift your top knee and your bottom foot until hopefully they're touching. And then open slowly. This is super good for your turnout and your rotation. All the way up and down. How many of these do you do a day?
I don't do them every day.
You don't do them every day.
But if I do them, I do 15.
Yeah, I would recommend 15 or 20 probably. And the key is to go slow and not get frustrated. That's right. And Morgan was not that close together when she first started, so it's definitely a strength learning curve. One more. And up and down. Good. So those are 2 turnout exercises for you if you're bored. Thank you.
Bye.